that out and she has it go digital. It's fine.
Okay. How you spelling that?
It's close enough. There's nobody else. Karen Johnson Jordan might just not have an H, or the H is after the O.
Is it Johnson Jordan or Jordan?
John. I always mix it up too, as I have dyslexia.
Well, I feel like the different ways to spell it.
True.
That's just crazy. Like my best friend,
True.
Rogers without it. She always has to say that, like Rogers without it.
Okay. So we have had. Does it ask what your Chaz next? Watch it not have right here. New major. I guess you could double it. Where is Chaz?
Right there.
Did
Saying,
you write your own major?
um,
Did you put it as social work?
yeah. I wasn't changing it.
But you were pre-social work.
Oh. What?
It's okay. And then it goes to social work.
Yep.
And that's in Chaz, wherever that is too. You guys both had Hep C together too. We got Brittany. Some of these folks may have missed it in Hep C also. But we're basically doing the social work application. Do they not have Chaz in there?
I think it's all. I don't know. Oh,
There it is. And then it's not pre-social work, but actual social work. Okay. But yeah, and then are you doing a language or okay. That's fine. And then effective right now, just put 2023.
I took that one. I took French. Never again.
Right. Yes. I understand.
What is that, Spanish?
You want to have a new minor too?
Oh.
She said no. Very matter of fact.
I asked my academic advisor freshman year, should I have a psychology major? Because people were like, oh yeah, I'm from Westwood psychology major. She was like, no, you don't have to. It's just too much work, and you know.
She said that?
She said, yeah.
It's not too much work. I have a minor. I have a major in a minor.
It shouldn't be too much work.
I'm major in social work, but my minor is really good.
Right.
Oh, but that's different though. I want to do psychology and social work. But
right.
She was like, but I guess social work and psychology along with each other because you can still get a master's.
Yeah.
And be I wouldn't say a psychologist, but like a therapist. That would you probably like.
But I think you can still do that.
I mean, I could, but then I could just take classes.
Right.
I don't think I want to be a full. That's a lot of memory.
Right.
I read the DSM-5. I ain't doing that. I can't. All those systems look like.
Yes. Do you ever have a dead phone? Hey Siri, turn on airplane mode. Can you save it? I guess it doesn't matter. It would be nice to have a copy that you submitted there, right?
They probably haven't.
So annoying. Like, why? So Adrian, Brittany, and Tyler, if you guys haven't taken HBSE yet, which I know some of you have, we're now putting the application into HBSE. So like it's during class, during assignment. That way you guys don't have work outside of your social work homework. You know what I mean? But if you've already taken HBSE, go ahead and fill out the application that you can see here. If you want me to email it to you, just email me. It is right here. There it is. And this is fillable. We are digitizing it. And yes. So I'm glad this isn't dead yet. Because we were talking about for the self-care group, what you do for self-care. Here's a list of things that we made for what people do in self-care. Take a long walk. It says walk 6 miles. Is that possible?
You probably would walk for me.
I did 5.4.
That's possible. It's not that bad.
So I went basically out by the stadium. Oh, I gotta turn on Wi-Fi, don't I? You know where you leave the stadium? There's a bike path. You ever seen that bike path?
Yes.
So I left the bike path. I walked all the way to what's called Wilberforce Switch. You go a mile, so you leave campus, cross 48, walk a mile, turned right. It's a 1.3 and I'd already walked like 1 or 2 around campus. And I was like, I got time to do this. And then I turned right and then walked down the road of Wilberforce, which was kind of dangerous because like there's no sidewalk and like big semis pass you and crap. Nobody hit me, and that's my full walk. Here it is. So it's like I don't even know shit. But that was my self-care day. There's the stadium right here. And then, yeah, you walk out and it's a mile and then you turn and then it's the other bike path and you turn and go up Wilberforce's road. And it's like a 5.5 mile loop, apparently. So I try to do self-care. And it's hard to do self-care. But take a long walk, meditate if you're not a walker, pray. Maybe you already do these things. Pray and meditate. Talk with a friend. I was talking with Nisha the whole time. We're like, what are we doing about the hub? We're going to digitize it. We're going to have student supply and HBC. The Great Minds Scholarship, if they're an Ohio resident, we're actually collaborating with Cedarville.
Mm.
So we're actually going to have their Great Minds and our Great Minds maybe get together. Hopefully just to have pizza and talk about maybe you folks like, how does this help you out? How does this? And then they want us to produce a report. In order to get the money, we have to write a report to the governor. So that's the way we could write the report, like maybe interview there or use AI software. You guys ever interview somebody and use AI to type it up for you? Like
I've heard of it, but
voice to text, right? So that we're talking about that. We're talking about so many things. Other research. Listen to music, take a bath, play with animals. I had to spray down my cat. She smelled like, I feel like it's because she's dying and their breath starts to smell when they're old and dying, like their liver or kidney is going out. Ride a bike. I haven't done that enough. Sit in the sun. I feel like I've been doing a lot of that because I actually get like a farmer's tan. It's kind of funny. Play with animals, ride a bike, sit in the sun, eat lunch outside. I didn't do that yet. I actually got back and I had 6 minutes to get into class here. And usually, so here's what happened. I see 2 clients at the private practice in the morning. And luckily I didn't have them this morning. So I had 2 hours. And I don't think I've had that in 3 months. So it really felt I think I needed that. I needed people to either not show up for my session or they just weren't scheduled. And that was good.
Right.
I'm not like, damn it, I'm not going to get paid. It's okay. Like, it's okay. I've used AI to reword certain sentences to help it sound more smart, and it helped enhance the vocabulary. I think that's what Grammarly is, right? Is that how Grammarly? But it's probably the paid version too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the one free version is just like helps you correct it.
Which I have plenty of those, so I can get by with the free version because if I sound too smart, people will know it's not me writing. You could paint. Does that say the stars? Garden, drink tea, and dance. Draw, journal, cook, read, smell flowers. I make my kids smell every flower we walk by. and they think it's hilarious. Now they've been picking a lot of them, and they put them into my pockets on a walk. I'm like, all right, we can't be picking all the neighbors' flowers. They're going to freaking hate you. Even if it's like Tyler for a while. Get a pedicure. Why doesn't it say a manicure in here? Any guesses?
Really? Yeah, because our pictures are not the same.
Right. Maybe they just expect a manicure
If
is
you know it'll.
part of life.
Yeah.
You get a manicure no matter what. For self-care, it's the pedicure. You get both.
Yeah.
I don't go a lot.
How much are they? My wife does it, and she doesn't go a lot. I need
It's
to.
not because expensive. I think I pay 80 something for mine. But I get nail polish and stuff.
It'd be like $20.
Yeah, but I get my legs wrapped and
Right.
stuff.
Well, and then for self-care, this was Indian for a minute. I was like, what the heck? She was like, I want to make sure we check in every night. Make time, talk about our day. It's difficult with the kids. So that's like part of the self-care. And one of my friends from high school, I kind of keep in touch with every now and then, lost her husband on Sunday night in a motorcycle accident. They have 5 kids together and just had a baby last year that's around Thomas's age.
That's sad.
And the last picture is them at a Bengals game. He's wearing a Ravens jersey. I'm like, that was Sunday. She's like, yeah, that's their last picture together. She also has a 4-year-old, and it's just so crazy. I can't believe the pain she's dealing with. We aren't super close. And she sent the picture of him. I'm like, oh, shit. That's like her friend. Like, she just knew her best went to school with her. And she wrote, he got rear-ended on his motorcycle. He was stopped at a light. Then he was thrown from it, and another car hit him again.
Wait.
Wow.
So he got rear-ended.
Oh, well,
And he fell off.
Usually you fly. If
Yeah,
somebody's
you fly.
going like 50 and you get hit, you're going to get catapulted.
You said in a motorcycle. Oh, yeah. They do.
I think they did.
I hope not, but
No.
Some people, I don't think on purpose. Like people got real bad road rage for people on.
that's sad though, because
It
that's
is
like
sad.
I think that that could easily happen if they're not paying attention. Like
right.
they probably just wasn't paying attention, and he's gonna fly. He has nothing to take his body. It's literally just doing away. He's gonna fly, and then when he flies, he's gonna fly in traffic of moving traffic.
And it kind of pisses me off for a motorcycle. It's like you got 5 kids, but we're beyond that. It's just sad. It's like
That is
don't
awful.
do the motorcycle in the first place, but whatever.
Yeah,
We're beyond that.
Like that's when you start thinking like, protect. I can't afford to. That's when I'm trying to protect myself the most. I don't
Or
know.
you have a $500,000 insurance policy. Like that's
Hopefully it's that nice. 'Cause if not, that sucks. I mean, it sucks
like
in
here. I
ways.
think they give us 100,000. We have to pay into. So like if I die, my family gets 100,000.
Right, I mean, that's fine.
They say to have 5 times your yearly.
See, my job only paid for my job. The medical bill.
They give you some though.
Yeah, I have a $20,000.
Okay. Well, that would get probably
funeral.
burial nowadays. I
Yeah,
think
it'll pay for
burial
my
is
funeral.
20,000.
You think about that?
So Dave Ramsey is now saying have 10, and that's crazy. That would be a lot. That's the $500,000 right there. It's like, dude,
How much is insurance? Like, if you just pay for it?
you can buy it through the NASW. So, shoot, I've gotten a few quotes before. I feel like not abnormal to see 25 to 45 a month. So it adds up.
Yeah.
It's not like everybody has the extra 25 or 45.
Yeah.
But if your family was left with nothing compared to
Something. I think I would manage to pay that 35.
right.
35.
So I have a few, yeah, I've gotten through Knights of Columbus has one that's like a Catholic organization. Central State has one. I think I may have tried to accumulate 3 of 100,000.
Okay.
I don't know. I need to figure this out. I think you do. If I died, she'd have to go tell them. It's not like they're going to come.
They're not.
Here's your $100,000.
Oh, no. She have to know.
And have the policy and the number.
Yeah, like I really realized that it should all be in writing, type that somewhere for her to find.
Yeah.
Because when you lose someone, you're not even thinking that far. You're just like, I don't know. Like,
And a lot of people are. So yesterday I got a call. My client, 22, and his father of 69 died suddenly and unexpectedly of a brain aneurysm at 69. He was only 69.
yeah.
And so, like, why are all these turbo cancers, died suddenly, aneurysms, heart attacks, strokes, all happening since?
COVID.
Yeah.
And I'm so serious. It's whatever virus. I'm telling you, I don't know what it is, but the aneurysms are a big thing right now.
That's so
Like,
messed up.
And as much as like people don't realize it, it's like I'm telling you, like half of my rehab staff, half of the patients are stroke or aneurysms.
Have you watched this before too? I just hope it is conspiracy theory. I've already shown you.
Hopefully not, but I'm telling you, it's something. I don't know. It's something. It's all connected, in my opinion. In a way, we would start to have a stroke or heart attack out of nowhere.
Well, they even said to go online and just search.
I would have thought like by the food because like I don't know.
The food's messing us up. You're right. The food.
And pesticides that we throw our stuff, but even healthy foods are not healthy. Like, you know, in different countries, their food does not look like.
I think ours is more genetically modified.
Yeah.
Because we're so big.
Like this yesterday. Like, what the hell? This is just 18 hours ago.
Suddenly after what?
Is that a female? I've never seen this.
Sadness and Grief, Temple University. Outside.
Is that the school in Philadelphia? You ever heard of that one?
I don't know.
Office of the President, workers on Black
Yeah.
Washington.
Says in
The school
Philadelphia.
announced acting President Joe F. died after suffering a sudden event at a memorial service on campus for a well-known curator.
There was an ambulance, but I didn't know it was she.
Ozella Smith, WC10, she had no idea was that she needed medical help. The 72-year-old was rushed to Temple Hospital, where doctors say they did everything they could to keep her alive.
My emotions keep thinking, why? Why now?
Epps took over as the legal after Jason Lingard resigned from the job. Her friends and colleagues said she was the calming force. The time when students demanded change. Epps did after the shooting death of Temple officer Kristen Carroll, and his calls for better safety measures on campus were loud.
He was very different from Lingard. She had a lot more energy about her. I know a lot of people liked her. I know a lot of boys felt more connected with her.
Is that a Catholic school?
40 years in town in different jobs. Epps decided not to retire.
It looks nice.
That's what that shop in It looks like. Building off.
5 months, they say job well done.
There was a collective sigh when
Let's see.
the board announced that was the new president. I think everyone was thrilled and relieved, quite frankly.
It's just weird. So all you do is Google died suddenly and unexpectedly. And have you guys seen this before? This is the one that I could probably show the trailer, but I'm pretty sure that when I've shown this last year, they got really pissed off. I don't know why. Oh, does it ask for your date of birth?
I think it was so traumatizing.
Maybe that's what it is.
Kids probably scared to death.
Right.
You know how some kids start freaking out?
Right. Yeah. And I think you're right. It's in relation to 2020. It's hard to find this. You got to watch it on Rumble.
These people know. These people know.
Who knows?
The governments know. This has been well planned. This is Agenda 2030.
Is
This
he
is
still
the
alive?
Great Reset.
Somebody needs to
Make
go
sure they pull them off.
and go into the, and lo and behold, here's a whole listing of people, of articles of people within that last week who died suddenly. Older people, but a lot of younger people throughout around the world.
That's too young.
Yes.
And then you find out they were vaccinated. It's just there's something different about the blood. Something's causing this. Somebody needs to look into it. I talk to other embalmers that have 30, 40, even 50 years of experience. Have you guys ever seen this stuff before? And the answer was always,
Dude,
I've never seen anything like
that's
it.
graphene oxide.
U.S. life insurance companies have reported an overwhelming and unexplainable increase in all-cause deaths among 18 to 49-year-olds.
That's
at 12 1 in 800
And they have it.
transgender deviations by the name.
Really calculated that. It's apocalypse.
Who knows? Young people are dying these days.
Oh. That's what they're pulling out of our veins.
The dead can't speak for themselves, so therefore I have to speak for them.
Oh, Justin Bieber, I forgot he had the winky eye. That was in Australia. They forced kids to get vaccinated.
This is the greatest orchestrated trial in the history of the world.
So if you're interested in seeing it, it's on Rumble. Apparently there is ways we can cleanse our blood after it. Yeah, like there's different things that they say to take. There's different things that they say to eat, different anti-inflammatory items. I'm just going to shut everything that wants to die at me. But it's just when I heard that guy die, I talked to my client and his mom. I felt sad for him. I'm like, why is all this happening? The turbo cancer. She's like, yeah, we just called in Louisiana. We're going to the funeral, and his best friend said their other buddy just died out of nowhere, like fell dead. So, how old is she?
She's a year younger than me. She's like 20, and it was like leukemia. It was like one of them. It was like one of the ones like once you get it, you're not really gonna.
You don't have a high expectation.
Yeah, like you can't. It's a high risk that you're gonna die. We're gonna keep you comfortable enough, but luckily she caught it early on because she was having pain. Like really, she said she was having pain in her chest.
See, and that scares me. I'm not cancer twice.
Oh, you have? I think you told me that.
When I was 29.
Shit.
When I was 29, I couldn't even sit, and I was like, oh.
Excuse me. Hello. You okay? I'm in class. I've seen you called twice. Are you all right? I was working the last time. No, that's okay. I just wanted to make sure everything was okay. I haven't seen details and messages.
I eat a lot of ramen noodles.
Girl, stop eating them.
No, that's okay.
I only eat
I
them
just
if, like,
I
have
knew you would
like
call us
something
when I had
like
Nikita
that.
and Nisha on
I'm
the
trying not to eat them because they do kind of
phone.
I think fucking certain stuff.
I have to get my cholesterol taken today too.
I was like, mine would have been, I would have never known because I had, so I was sick, I was like 29. Mind you, I had little kids, but
Like 3 of them?
at the time I had 4 and a little baby. So I was 32 years ago. So I had surgery twice. And they took out, of course, they took out my appendix, gallbladder, and a small portion of my small intestine and my larger intestine at the same time because they said it was in my ileum. So it's where your small intestine connects to your larger intestine.
It was before COVID.
Before
Okay.
So then they took that out. And now I gotta get scans every year. So I'm like, I get scans every year. I get my blood draw every 3 months. So because I had neuroendocrine cancer, so my cancer can come back anywhere you have endocrine cells. So anytime I have back pain, something that's normal, I gotta go get checked. So
is that your kidney and your
it's like you have endocrine cells all over your body. So anywhere you have glands,
right?
Like I'm like higher. So if I feel a swollen gland, I start freaking out. I probably just got a code, but so the second time I went the first year and did the surgery, whatever. Then I had to go back for the scan. I did a trio scan, so I get put in this machine for 3 days, and they're 2 hours long each day in a row. Like one day with dye, one day without dye, and you got fast. It's stupid. So I do that for 3 days in a row, 1 year. And it feels like it's right back around because by the time you get your results, it's like a couple months after you do it.
Yeah.
So it feels like it was so quick. Like I skipped one and I got so much trouble. I just called myself. Like that's how I.
So you've got to do yourself.
I have to
no
do
matter
it for.
what.
I have to do it for the next 10 years. I'm super high. So
Okay.
I'm on year 3. So I'm on year 4. So hopefully.
Right.
You know, so the second time I was like next still and they got it with parties. Then they did another biopsy and then it was still cancer cells. So it took more. So hopefully they got it off because I told them to take more margins. I was just take more than you need to. Because I got something I don't want to have to do this. So I don't get it now.
It's
like
stressful.
scary to go.
Right. Yeah. Like I don't even really want to go here now, but I should and I will. They give you 20% off our health insurance if we do. So you got to do blood work, take my cholesterol. Got
They're healthy. That's what it is. So, and
right.
I feel like it's a good thing because I had to have colonoscopies and I'm 32. You're not supposed to have them until you're 50.
Well, it's actually 45 because I'm supposed to get it this year.
Oh my
and
gosh, so listen, but
I've been skipping it.
50. Well, it was 50.
It was 50.
So then it's like, if I would have waited until 50,
yeah, I know.
I either probably would have died first because it would have been so far.
So you're making me want to get mine now. It's been 3 months.
I say go for it. You're safer knowing than not.
Where do you even get them? I guess I'm going to talk with him about it today, but like.
Well, I had a I'm a knee like severely. So
okay.
My doctor was just like, your labs are off, and I know there's nothing like your one eye.
Right.
I'm healthy, I'm young, so she.
Right.
I don't know, something's wrong.
Yeah.
And so she kept sending me to other people, and then they finally figured it out, and I was like, I had a big.
Yeah.
But I kept telling them that my stomach hurt, and they were like, well, your gallbladder's working fine. And I'm like, man, every time I eat, I get sick. And so
that is crazy.
I just stopped eating and I kept losing weight.
See, I'm trying to make sure. Yeah, it looks like I can go in 12 minutes. Like he owns a doctor place at Crossroads Church. If you're from Cincinnati, it's like our big mega church, and he had a doctor place. I do have to pay $250 for all the lab work, but he takes our HSA card. So I, you know, like the FSA. Here it's the FSA. Oh shit, too. And it's just finding the time is like breaking your rhythm.
Oh, I know. And that was stressing me out too because then when this last time I went was last semester, the end of my semester in my life, so bad.
Really?
And it stressed me out because he kept saying it's my cancer. So like the last few weeks of like last semester. Terrible.
Did you get all the boosters too? Sometimes people worry about
No, I got my first booster, and then my doctor told me I couldn't have it anymore because I had a real bad reaction to it.
Good.
And it put me in the ER.
Don't get it.
He said I can't. He's like, oh no, the heart almost it was crazy. My blood pressure was so high, and I don't have bad blood pressure. Mine's fluctuating. It was straight after I got my second booster. I literally got the booster across the street, and then I left here and went straight this morning because
holy shit.
I was going to die. I felt like I passed out. I got there, my blood pressure was crazy, and they were like trying to beat me. I'm like, I gotta go home.
Right? Yeah. No, that's
it was bad.
why.
Therapy for like, let me go home with, and he was like, no, you're done. Like, you can't have that no more, and we'll just have to write whatever you right. I work in a medical field, so they force you to get it.
That's why this died suddenly and unexpectedly.
I refuse. I believe it. I refuse. The way I was feeling, I thought I was gonna die that day.
Right. Yeah. But there's just so much stuff that comes up. And
then they have you seen the link between headaches and the
COVID shot?
Yes.
Is there a lot of research?
There's a whole, and I only said it because I've been getting sinus headaches all the time now. And
right.
I never got them all the time.
Right.
Right. So I was just like, it's just stuff I had to look up myself because I knew how to change I felt like my body that day.
Yeah.
So I started doing like research. I'm like, yeah.
It's annoying, and like I said, I want to make the time, but then I also got a crack on Friday. My windshield had just started growing, so I had to schedule that.
There's not enough time, especially when you're a parent. And yeah, there's just not.
Then I'm pretty sure I have to rotate tires and I bought a lifetime alignment, so I have that, and it's just always like at the end of the day or whatever. I'm going to go to the doctor I think I'm just going to go. Like I have to find.
You're going to have to just take a day and be like, you know
today.
What? Even if you go to class cancel, I got to go.
Right,
You're
right. I
And that's a
should.
part of self-care.
I know. I don't like the what's it called?
Like I'm to the point now, my doctor literally called. She called.
Yeah.
She's like, hey, you missed your last appointment and you need blood work. So if you need to slide in, like they'll get me right in and out. They'll try to. Because I'm like, I got kids and I'm in class.
I don't like the cancellations only because I know so many of your own professors cancel class all the time. It's as bad as that the dean has said, don't cancel. And I get it. Like you paid for your tuition,
Right.
you get your class, and I understand. Like that's what.
But I also feel like in this profession, in our social work, this is part of self-care too.
It is. It
It's
is.
part of teaching.
So we can do something
One day
online, right? Yeah,
And then you
we
can always
will.
do an online assignment, or you can always do like
Pretty soon we'll have you all doing your groups. I forget what days you're picking.
I picked the wrong day, but that Monday before the day I picked the day.
Like in a week or
I
two.
think it was like the 4th. But it was
October 4th.
It was
Okay.
like a Tuesday, and I meant to make it the Monday.
Okay, that's fine.
To make my appointment for the day you don't got class. I
Right.
picked the day you don't got class.
Okay. That's fine though. No, that's good because actually they said there also could be a financial event on October 4th. I'm curious what that means. They keep talking about the recession.
Mm-hmm.
They keep talking about layoffs, the car people striking, the interest rates. Because her mom even said yesterday, I got home at 6. She's like, you worked late? I'm like, no, if I work 9 to 5, I have to leave before 8 and I get home after 6. It's an hour and 10-minute drive. She's like, I just want your house closer. And I said, well, right now, pay $1,150 for my mortgage. If I bought a house up here today, or my house I have is $2,200 a month instead of $1,100. I'm not doing it. I'll drive an hour if I have to save $1,100 by driving.
That's why I drive to school. I'm not.
She's like, oh, I just want you. Can't you buy like a short sale on a house? I'm like, no, there is no such thing.
Yeah, especially right now, it's like time to buy.
No.
It might be a great time to sell, but it's not a great time to buy.
Right. That's kind of the concern.
Yeah, I just try to stay out a little longer.
Yeah, it's funny because it's always her mom.
I just make the community sucks. It sucks for me in the winter because I drive the backbone that way. So
Right. Yeah, so that was the I wish I could show you guys more of that. Have you ever seen this Died Suddenly documentary? It only shows on Rumble. It's gotten blocked from every. And when I showed it once in class, they turned off my channel for like, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what tells me they're onto something. I know it is.
They don't understand that looks awful.
I know it is. It's
It looks awful.
and they said making assertions about the vaccine on this channel, and I'm sure that AI is picking it up as I talk about it. But it's like, well, there is research. It's out of Europe mostly because Pfizer's from the United States. They are saying it is linked to myocarditis, so an enlarged heart, which you can live with. They said just don't be running 5 miles.
Yeah, because you're going to collapse. Though.
Yeah.
You can't live with it, but it's not a healthy life.
Right. Yes.
You can't overexert yourself.
Right. And then they did say there's ways to like cleanse our blood. The issue is that the vaccine had what's called graphene oxide in it. And so the graphene oxide kind of blocks up.
It creates more like high cholesterol.
Yeah, pretty much.
That makes sense because they were saying how people were getting blood clots.
Strokes.
Yeah,
right.
That does make sense now.
So that's all. That was a part of self-care as we finished up that slide. I know it's died, but like do your self-care. I'll force myself to do it as it says this is on low battery and we're 3.5 minutes short. But any questions? Everybody signed off anyway. It says 0 people are watching.